Oh, my fucking gloves!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
god damn it. Alright.
Fucking
Anyway,
hard.
we'll keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this special... Hold on.
Wait, where'd you do the gloves?
Welcome to this special episode of an Unnamed podcast. I am your host, with the most, Ich bin ein die or Papa Imaratus Segundo without the mask. But anyway, welcome to this special episode. Let me take my mask off so I can introduce the co-host real quick. With co-host, like always,
Worship.
Lord Worship. Are you gonna come in frame or what?
My bad.
Damn.
My bad, OG.
Oh my good. Holy shit. It's fucking Vessel. I think this was a good
This is
a good shit.
yes, sir. I can barely see out of my right eye.
I can't see shit without my glasses, to be
Here.
honest.
Yes,
Fuck.
sir.
Anyway, I'm gonna take the headphones off for this podcast because fuck it, you know. I can't see shit with my glasses. I'm gonna keep the mask on like this. I was gonna keep it on, but then I realized I can't fucking speak into the microphone because of this right here, because of the snout. I should have returned it. But I didn't. But
on at the shits.
I did not. I didn't think about that. I had to hold the microphone. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this devilish, spectacular episode of an Unnamed podcast. Once again, I am your host, 90, with co-hosts Lord Worship.
Lord Sleep Token. No, this is not sponsored, nor am I trying to take credit for this at all.
Imagine they actually see this video, bro.
They're gonna be like, get him out of here. No, they're gonna be like, yo, we feel so disrespected. Please take this video down and never put that shit on again.
We might be a little low budget this year, but
Yeah.
we got you next year.
Yes,
year.
sir.
This was last minute, bro. Like I dead ass, like I was gonna order the mask too for the Papa Emeritus mask,
Should have.
but it was gonna take 2 days to get here.
Should
And
have
then,
you should have gotten it like a month ago or
I
some
should have.
shit.
You know,
About a
well,
week ago.
the thing is Christian had the
the
Papa 3
3
mask, and I was just gonna do the Papa 3 mask and shit. But I called him yesterday. I was like, hey, bro, like, do you still have the mask? And this fool said no. Like, my nephews or something ripped it, and I was like, bro, come on, bro. So he doesn't have the mask anymore. So I was gonna just cosplay as Papa 3, but unfortunately I couldn't. But yeah. Anyway, what do we got planned for this episode?
Yes, sir. We got a special Reddit scary stories, or just scary stories from Reddit. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck is happening anymore. Hopefully I'm not talking too loud into this shit because I can't even see where the fuck it's at from my peripherals.
No, you're good into it, yeah.
And yeah, we got a lot of stories here. Some of them are pretty long, so hopefully, if we have some time at the end, we could talk about some other things outside of just scary stories. Like,
I can't tell
I
if
don't
you're
know.
looking at me or
I can look from the left side of my shits right here. So I'm gonna be reading it like this because this is the only way I can. And if I close my right eye, I could like still read it and shit. So that's cool.
yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing scary stories from Reddit. Just like, you know, what the fuck is that one book called? That
What?
book fucking scared the shit out of us back in elementary school.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
Yes, sir. That one has some of the most creepiest fucking just demonic fucking pages and shit for that shit was elementary graded, bro. That shit was like 3rd grade level, like 3.0 grade reading grade.
It wasn't that bad of a book. It wasn't like super scary, but it was creepy more than scary.
Oh my god.
It was creepy. It was creepy, I'm not gonna lie.
That shit was fucked up, bro. Oh yeah, then they make a movie out of that?
They did.
We're gonna go watch it.
It was called Scary Story. It wasn't that bad of a movie, actually. It was pretty good.
I think the only scenes that I can remember that would scare me the fucking most is the spider one where the girl gets attacked by a shit ton of spiders.
Yeah.
And the second one was of the guy getting, it's called like Where's My Thumb or Where's My Toe? And the guy boils
Where's My Big Toe or something like that?
Yeah, and he gets dragged under the bed, and I'm like, dude, that's a fucking nightmare. Like, that's actual nightmare food. Like, imagine being pulled under the bed, and then you lift it up, and there's just like claw marks leading to the wall,
Put it a little closer to him.
to the wall or some shit. And it's like, what the fuck? What?
I can't fucking take you seriously. This motherfucker. I mean, I have like this Papa robe. I bought this a while ago.
Just so you
Mark.
guys know how last minute this shit was, I made this mask yesterday.
And it's not that bad of a mask, bro. If you think about it,
my autism peaked because I was like, holy shit, I'm a carpenter right now, or whatever the fuck the word is, and I was like, holy crap, my autism is peaking, and I did this mask in like what, fucking like.
Are you sure you're in frame?
Two, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
In like 2 to 4 hours,
Uh-huh.
like in total, because I did some of it yesterday or the day before yesterday. So
I mean,
like,
for it being like last minute, because it was last minute. Like, like literally, I had told them yesterday. I was like, we're gonna do a Halloween episode because we had promised we were gonna do a Halloween special.
Yeah.
But some things happen, you know, in our personal lives. So I've been busy as hell. And we just didn't have time to record an episode. So I was like, fuck it, let's record an episode. By the way, this is being recorded a week prior. So if our neighbors walk through that window, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Why the fuck did they walk through there?
Or walk by it.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can still see it.
Yeah, a little
But
bit.
I just said through, huh? But what's it called? Yeah, it was last minute, and literally yesterday when I was out at work on my lunch, I went to Spirit Halloween and I bought this fucking mask. I bought the gloves, and then I was actually going to paint my face. It's gonna sound racist. Gonna paint my face black so you guys couldn't see like my eyes or whatever. But again, I didn't think this fucking through. I didn't think that I wasn't gonna be able to talk into the microphone with this shit. So I mean, I think I could. I think I could. You could barely kind of hear, unless I, open it like that. You can kind of hear me, but I don't want to do that. So, yeah, we're just gonna do it like this. Yeah. So anyway, let's get into it, dude. I thought I wasn't recording, bro. Shit. Let's get into these scary stories.
I'll start off
from
first. Since,
Reddit.
I'll start off first.
Okay.
It's from the Scary Stories subreddit. Worship. This one's from Josh J 444 It's from 3 years ago. Holy shit. Are we listening?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Emergency alert. Do not look outside your windows is the title of this one.
Okay.
Emergency story start. Emergency alert. Warning, this is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. This is going to be a long ass episode. Citizens of the world, lock all doors. Close all of your blinds. Do not go near any windows. Do not look outside. Do not leave your house. Stay in a room with no windows. Gather what supplies you can. Turn all of the lights off. Do not open the door for anything. When I first heard it, it didn't even sound real. It sounded fake, like something in a horror movie. But it was an emergency, so I decided I probably should do what they tell me. I grabbed a flashlight, pillow, my phone, chargers, food, and basic stuff to keep me entertained while the stuff happened.
Yeah.
I had no idea what was going on. Bro said, yeah, what was going on. But once I got into my bathroom and got comfy, I texted my parents asking if they got the alert. They also did. They said, citizens of the world. Did they actually broadcast that to the world? I asked myself. So I texted an internet friend that lives across the world, and they said they got it too. Same exact message. And to be honest, it's kind of scary. They tell you what to do, but not what's going on. The people are scared of that. 20 minutes later, emergency alert. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Unknown creatures have been knocking on people's doors and been killing people that open the door. There's 5 major hotspots. Washington, D.C., Tokyo, Toronto, Moscow, and London. They have been located all around, but it seems as if they are attacking those first. This is an invasion. Stay in your rooms and not open any doors. Do not look outside. They can kill you instantly with just a look. May God help us all. Emergency nuke sirens are going off. Tornado sirens are going off. What is going on? Is this a prank? How can an invasion be real? Are aliens real? How can I even comprehend that? I heard car alarms going off. I hear things being destroyed. They are here. They are killing. It sounds. They are killing. It sounds like a war zone out there, but without any guns. What can the government do? Just shoot them? But they would be dying looking at them. There's no possible way we could ever survive this. We are going to die.
Damn.
I text my parents, but no answer. I text my brother and sister, no answer. I start to panic now. What if my family is gone, and all I can do is listen to other people's families get murdered? The new sirens have started again, and they are very loud. shaking my whole apartment. I wonder what the other people in my building are thinking. Probably like me, this is it. This is the end of the world. Everyone on this planet will die. I hear a knock on my door. I don't answer it. I hear someone screaming for me to open it. I mean, it sounded human. Should I open it? No, that'd be stupid. Emergency alert. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The extraterrestrials are attacking every major city in the world. There is a lot of them. We have now found what they want. Stay inside. Millions, if not billions, are dead. Stay inside. It's as if the government have given up now. There's no way to fight, and these messages are less helpful each time they come on. If billions are dying, then I don't know how we can survive this. I mean, I have so far, but it doesn't sound like for long. I hear buildings being destroyed. I hear cars being destroyed. My building has been hit a few times. I'm hearing my world crumble before me. At this point, there's no reason to hope anymore. There's so many dying, and there is so much chaos. They will get everyone. I would love to know what one of these things looks like, but if I see them, I die. I hope someone takes a picture, and if we do, I want to see it. I want to see what's killing us, but the end is nowhere near, and I don't even know how many people we have left. Should I just kill myself?
Bro.
Maybe I should die before they get me. I don't want to die by those things. Plus, what if I do survive and get survival's guilt? Then there's no way emergency alert. This is not a test. The extraterrestrial have left and left billions of people dead. If you are alive, please tap the button on your phone now. If on a radio, tune to 104 and state your name and city. We will update you in 20 minutes. There's no way I would want to live. That's what I was going to say. And yet somehow I'm actually alive. Do I want to die now? Well, no. But how many people are alive? What did these things want? Why did they attack us? There's too many questions to ask right now. At this point, all we can do is try to figure out some numbers and restart society. How can a world like ours recover from something like this? How long until society is normal again? Will humanity ever be the same? I don't know. What I do now is that I could
What I do now?
Yeah, that's what it says. What do I do now?
Oh, what do I do now?
Yeah, what do I do now? I don't know, fuck this. I could just leave everything. I would text my friends and family and come back with some numbers. Emergency alert. This is not a test. We have reported a little over 1 billion people accounted for. Not every country has the technology, so we will investigate those countries in the coming months. We do not understand what these creatures wanted, nor what they have taken. In the next month or two, we will be figuring out the next steps for humanity. May God help us all. Only 3 people I know survived. My sister, my uncle, and my best friend. Everyone else is dead. I want to kill myself, but at the same time, humanity needs me. We need each other to continue human life. Only time will tell what to do next, if there is anything next. Edit. It's 2 weeks later. The guilt is too much. I'm a coward. Goodbye. End of story.
So he offed himself. He killed himself.
That's all you got from the fucking story, bro.
Other than the fucking aliens.
That's fucking sick, though, dude. That's a really good story to me.
Why? I mean, it's a good story, but I just don't get why what the fuck were the creatures? What was it? Alien? Like I know it's aliens, I feel like but it's what like kind of aliens?
I feel like it's very similar to what the fuck is that where the what the fuck is that movie called? Bird Box.
No, it kind of seems. It also kind of seems like a like that one movie, the new ones that are coming out. What is it called? The Quiet Places.
Oh yeah, like a Quiet Place.
That
was
like a Quiet Place movie.
At least you could look outside though.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's very similar to those though. It's really cool.
You know that kind of baffles me. I wonder what exactly would humanity do if something like that were to happen? Like if for example,
it happens right now.
Yeah, or like what the fuck?
We're just like,
no, I think about it. Like, what if it actually happens? What is what is humanity going to do if stuff like that happens? Like, what exactly can we do?
I mean, just think about how many governments are going to try to overpower other governments. Let's just say if the U.S. has like, I don't know, a cool 200 million debts, and then fucking China's like,
pull my hair.
China's like, and they come after us, bro.
But I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I think that would happen. But
yeah, just like thinking about how many countries would go after each other, thinking like, hey, well, we defended them. We're better than you, so like, it's gonna turn into some. The aliens are gonna do that. Be like, look, see, I told you, bro. We're just a social experiment. They're like, let's attack them. see what they do, and then write that down. And then we'll go to another planet and
Write
see what
that down.
happens.
Write that down. You know what's crazy? I was thinking about this. Now that we're on the topic about aliens. So you know how like billions of people in this earth believe in God, right? Like they're either Christian or Catholic or whatever they are. But I was actually talking to somebody that about aliens. And I asked them, like, you know, obviously you believe in God. So what is your take on aliens? Do you think aliens are real? And then he was like, yeah. He was like, I think they're real, but they're demons,
Bro.
which is, you know, his point of view, his POV, I guess. I asked another one of my friends. I guess he's one of my friends. It's my boss. But anyway, I asked him, hey, excuse me, hey, what is your opinion on aliens? And then he said, I don't really know. You know, I believe in them, but I know they're creations of God too. He's like, there's no way that we're the only creations that God created.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, what if like God went through like a shit ton of patches, like a shit ton of runs and shit. You know, like in like Elden Ring, where he's like, "Fuck, that one didn't work. Fuck, that one didn't work."
And we're the ones that worked?
Yeah, dude. It's fucked up, dude. Like, I don't know. That we're gonna go into a whole rabbit hole here real quick, and then we'll jump into the next story, worship. And and then no, I do not own the word worship. That's all sleep token. I love you, Vessel.
This was it, worship.
And then it's weird because it's like because there's like fuck is it called? Like calculations of I'm looking. Are you paying attention?
I'm paying attention, fool.
Fucking
Damn,
bitch.
I'm trying to fucking put this away.
And that says like the odds of us coming to existence is so incredibly rare that for it to happen on other planets, it would take obviously billions of fucking years. Because they said at first they said the universe was 13 billion years old.
Yeah.
And then I remember them saying, or like scientists and astrophysicists saying like, oh, it might actually be like 30 or 40 billion. But just to get real fucking nerdy here, which is a good song by the way. We only know how far back the universe goes because of light itself. Before light kind of like came into existence, which how the fuck does that work? It was just heat, like a microwave heat.
Yeah.
So it was just like a microwave of just heat and hot ass fucking breath and shit. Like in my mask right now, I'm feeling my hot ass breath, and then that's when light was like, and then that's where all the universe came into existence. So it's like they say that we can only go as far back as light goes, but there's a chance that before light came into existence, there was obviously more. There's probably another 100 billion fucking years where it was just hot ass gases or some shit, and then that's when light came in. But 13 is the sweet number that we have right now. So it's like, damn, if it took like billions of years for Earth to be what it is now,
Yeah.
then imagine how much fucking time. There probably is another Earth like planet out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like there's like that one theory that a lot of people kind of like shy away from, where it's, I don't know what the name of the theory is, but it's a theory where other planets are just on the low, like they know of other existences, but they don't want to like provoke them in any way, because like it's kind of like fucking gangs and shit. You don't want to step into the wrong neighborhood type shit. And then they go Zarb Zarb Zarb, and then they fucking worship and they fucking just die and shit, dude. I'm fucked up. It's kind of cool though. And then I'd be like, I'm your master.
I don't know. My mind is too small to comprehend all that alien shit.
Mama, bro. Even
way too small.
Just the universe alone, too.
Keep my glasses. They're over there. I can't see shit. I can't see crap without my glasses. On the countertop, yeah. So I'm gonna have to put on some glasses. I am old. I am cosplaying an old man, so you know I need to play the part. Hold on. Keep talking, bro. Keep talking.
You need day now, dude. Yeah, I got what is it called? Fucking body paint type shit, paint body, all over my fucking hands too, bro. This shit was so sick putting it on. I was like, damn.
I'm not gonna lie, it does look good, bro.
Like just the way I look at my hands and shit, I get really fucking hard.
Okay.
Dude. Like, oh my god, the veins bursting with
Okay,
I'm sorry.
chill.
Yeah.
Oh shit, which one was it? This one?
Move.
My son was diagnosed.
Oh, that one's so fucking creepy and good.
Okay, it's called "My Son Was Diagnosed with Something Far Worse Than
Who's
Cancer."
the author? Who's the author? It says you
By
slash.
u/_killblade_. This was 3 years ago.
Start the story.
Let me see if I'm actually talking to the right one. Yeah, I am. All right. Do I scroll or do I just
No, you just swipe.
Swipe?
That way. Yeah.
okay? Mommy, my privates hurt. You have to give me this one.
Yeah.
Was there any way for me to know how frightening those 4 words were at the time? Like any mother would do, I got on my knees. Let me see. My 5-year-old son pulled down his pants and showed me. Parse. As I looked, a shock of fear went through me. Parse, dude. His testicles were red and swollen. I tried not to panic and thought about what it could be. Nothing. Other than the worst case scenario came to mind. The night before, during bath time, his privates looked normal. What the hell happened? Trying my best not to scare my son, quietly, I told him to pull up his pants and put on his shoes. We arrived at the doctor's office 20 minutes later. After the examination, the doctor sent my son into the waiting room and called me in to have a private conversation. This is the private conversation. No pun intended. The doctor gave me a look that I had secretly... The doctor gave me a look that I had scarily ever seen. Scarily? Is that how you say it?
I guess so. Some of
Scarily?
these, like some of them have like grammar issues because Reddit's like that. It's weird.
As if scarily ever seen.
As scared.
As if what I just asked was the biggest understatement of all time. Is it cancer? Please sit down, he said. I haven't seen anything like this during my time as a doctor, that's for sure. I've already had a colleague of mine on the phone. We're going to need an ultrasound. Tears walled up in my eyes. Tell me it's going to be okay. I can't say for sure, but I can tell you that if it is some type of cancer, testicular is the easiest to treat. He paused. He said he's 5 years old. You said he's 5 years old? I nodded and said, I don't understand how this, he hasn't reached puberty yet. So that can't be normal for a boy his age, can it? Before we jump to any conclusions, the doctor said, we need to see the ultrasound. Before paying for the visit, the doctor handed me a note with a date and location of the hospital where the ultrasound would be. He also advised that I sent an ice pack over my son's groin every 2 hours in case the irritation got worse. First thing in the morning, I drove to the address on the note and met with a man named Dr. Jasper Harris. Hello, he said to me, and then he looked down on my son. He kneeled to his level. Hello, what is your name? My son answered. The small talk was making me nervous. All I wanted was to get the procedure done and over with. The faster this would get done, the faster my baby would get back to normal. Dr. Harris led us both into a room and gave my son a hospital gown. I sat in the waiting room. Damn, I'm having a stroke. I sat in the waiting room with a book while my son was scanned. Though I looked at the pages, I wasn't reading. My mind was elsewhere, on my son. Later, Dr. Harris came into the waiting room with a door look on his face. Come with me, he said. He brought me into a room full of medical computers. Please take a seat. He pulled a chair next to a large screen. He then showed me the x-rays. Oh my God, I said, covering my mouth. The x-rays showed 2 testicles that were larger than any you'd see on a grown man. Both of them came up white on the ultrasound. Why the fuck did I get this story? Talking about balls and shit. Surgery must be done immediately. Immediately, Dr. Harris said. I've never seen anything like this. It seems as if the tumors have damn, that's a big ass fucking word. Encapsulated his testicles. That's a big fucking word.
Encapsulated?
Encapsulated his testicles. I whimpered in the chair. A hand rested on my shoulder. A hand rested on my shoulder to console me. It didn't help. Please, I said, Save my son. Nothing could be done that day because of complications due to the coronavirus. I was lucky enough to even have gotten an appointment for the ultrasound that day. So I counted my blessings and stayed patient. At this point, my son was almost completely in the dark about the whole thing, or so I thought. We were driving home from the hospital. He was sitting in his booster seat when he asked, Mama? I looked at his reflection in the mirror. Yes? When we die, do we all go to heaven like Grandma says? I was speechless. What was I supposed to say? And how did the idea of death get on his mind? Worship, did the doctor say something to him? Was it just a coincidence? Or was there some kind of primal intuitiveness that made him aware of how severe his illness was? A single tear slipped down my cheek. I don't know, baby. He lay there on the operating table, unconscious. The surgeon and his helpers were shuffling about, preparing for the incision of the cancerous bulbs hanging between my son's legs. Before my son was put under, he cried and made it clear that he wanted me in the room while surgery was performed. I want you with me, he said. To me, it sounded as if he hadn't finished the sentence, as if he was trying to say, I want you with me in case I die. He said it with my, in case I die. I stood at the corner of the cold operation room, wearing a medical apron, rubber gloves, face mask, and a pair of goggles. I was looking at my feet, waiting for the inevitable. Would he be a freak to his peers? An outcast to society? Would he ever find someone to love? Not as a mother, but as a lover? These strange, unwanted thoughts floated in my mind like a rocket on a premeditated trajectory through the star systems of the cosmos. They told me not to watch if I didn't want to. I wasn't, but once I heard the scalpel cut through flesh with this sound, a wriggling sound, a sloppy, greasy, withering sound. The bodies of the medical professionals surrounded my son, so I was unable to see him. I stood on my toes, but I still wasn't tall enough to see. Oh my God, a nurse said. What the scallop? The surgeon said through his covered face. Wet slopping sounds came. Something was dropping on the room's floor. Blood. The doctor and the nurses stood back. One nurse yipped and dropped a stainless steel tool she had been holding. She ran out of the room, the door swinging behind her. The sound of wet drip still came. I looked at the surgeon's feet. Something was wiggling on the floor. Snakes? No. Too small for that. Centipede? No, they don't have any legs. No, they didn't have legs. As the surgeon and the remaining nurses moved away from the table, I was able to see everything. Everything. Cracked open like eggs. Honey, what? Is this a part of the story? Cracked open like eggs. Honey, breakfast is ready. Coming, Mom. Mommy. Yes. My privates hurt. Parasite? Wet goo and slime form a world far beyond the comprehension of the human imagination, swept out from between my baby's legs. But no, let's not be too melodramatic. I'll just say it clearly and simply. My son's testicles had a nest of fucking worms inside of them. They withered and squirmed, moved and slopped all over the table, down to the floor and over the shoes of the surgeons and nurses. And guess what? Next thing I remember was blackness. I fainted. I cracked my head on the floor. I was removed from the room and woke up in a chair located in a large waiting area. I remember squinting because the chair I was sitting in faced the window where the sunset was. Where was I? Right, the hospital, 3rd floor. A nurse with scrubs that were a size too small for her came over with a cup of water. How did they allow nurses to wear that? Her boobs were particularly hanging. Ma'am? I blinked, And then my eyes focused on the nurse's face. Yes, I said. Please drink this. My son, I bolted straight up. Where's my son? Those things, is he alright? Water tipped over the rim of the paper cup as she put a hand on my shoulder to sit me back down. He's fine, she answered. There was just a few minor complications. Minor complications? Very funny. Wiggle, wiggle, woo. He lost some blood, but the procedure is over. You can see him in a few hours. I talked to the surgeon about what happened at the operation table. The only answer I got regarding what was inside my son was, we're not completely sure what they are or what species of parasitic organisms they belong to. We've run some tests to see if he still had any left inside, but we're not sure if he's clean. We'll have to put him on a damn, dude, why'd you give me this one? We'll have to put him on Denzel. It's the best we could do for now. And that was it. The men in the black suits showed up to interview me. My son, the surgeon, and both nurses. Who were they? The fuck would I know? It's been 2 months since the operation. My son had to stay in a rehabilitation center for about a month and a half, which wasn't fun for either of us. I'm now on anxiety medication. It started the day after I took my son home. For the first time in a while, I just lay awake at night worrying about him. Frequently, like every 5 minutes, I would get out of bed and go into his room to check on him. I wouldn't get any sleep and I had to spend time away from work. Things have been hard lately because of it. Child support is next to nothing, no thanks to my ex-husband. At least it seemed like the medication is working, so now I'm able to sleep. They sent my son home with a clean bill of health minus 2 testicles, or so they thought. I'm sitting in a waiting room once again. Yesterday, while eating a bowl of cereal and watching the idiot box, my son stepped out of his bedroom and shuffled into the kitchen. He said 4 words. Mommy, my eyes hurt. Run. Run. That's it? Yeah. Oh.
My eyes hurt.
What the fuck? What kind of story was that?
That's fucked up, bro.
Shit.
That is fucked up.
The men in black suits. So the men in black fucking showed up, huh? That is insane.
Aliens, bro. Aliens again, dude. Imagine, dude. Like,
I think I should be an audio book reader.
I'm my grandma, motherfucker. I'm my fucking grandma.
But what's up with fucking aliens, dude? Why is it all about aliens?
I don't know, bro.
This is a Halloween episode, man. We needed some like demonic shit, bro.
This is scary.
Some morir type shit, you know?
Okay, I'm gonna do. Let me actually.
Well, let's talk about that fucking story.
Yeah,
that was a good story.
Yeah, that shit was what the fuck? That shit was fucking goated, bro.
It actually on some real shit. It actually was pretty good. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It had me entertained. Like it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine, so this little boy. Talk.
Yeah.
Okay. This little boy had fucking worms in his testicles.
Parasites type shit, bro.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Dude, like it was fucked up is that there's there's people who eat like raw meat, and then next thing you know, I remember seeing like this one post saying this Chinese girl or some Asian girl,
yeah,
she ate like just straight up raw pork or raw meat for like so many years, and when they did an MRI scan on that bitch, I was about to say the N-word, dude. Her whole fucking, at least from like her fucking waist down, was just wiggly lines. Everything, bro. Like everything inside of her had like wiggly ass little fucking like worms and shit inside of it, bro.
You know that?
And I was like, what the fuck, bro?
That is a fucking
and just
one of my worst like fears, to be honest.
And what's fucking worse, dude, is because I remember a long ass time ago. It's all coming back to me. I see it now. It's all coming back to me, bro. I remember there was a video of like, it was on Instagram, and it said what the fuck is it? It's like parasite is being removed from patient, and they have like his stomach opened up,
Yeah.
And bro, they have like these big ass tweezers, and they're just fucking moving like these fucking 2-3 foot fucking like looks like tapeworms. I'm pretty sure they were.
I'm pretty sure they were tapeworms, dude.
Like 2 to 3 foot tapeworms just being, and they're alive, bro. And
That's
I'm
the
like,
scary
what
part,
the
bro.
fuck, dude? Like, how do you even before that, like. It like that shit's worse than Alien, bro. Because you know how the little shit comes inside of you.
Those are technically
and that shit
those
fucking,
technically are aliens,
and they
bro.
fucking like pop out shit like rah, type
Yeah,
shit. Like imagine being alive. Like, do you feel them like living or some shit?
I heard some stories of like there was this one story that I heard. It was on that one. Fuck, what was that one show that we used to watch? Not 1,000 Ways to Die. What was it? Monsters Inside Me.
Oh,
it was like a show called Monsters Inside Me.
I fucking hated that shit, dude.
There was an episode where some dude fucking said that whenever he would try to take a shit, he would fucking like feel like something moving inside him. And then one day he was taking a shit and he like felt something like in his ass like wiggle around. And then he's like, it felt like it was a worm. He's like, so I went down there and I pulled it out. And he said that it was like the largest fucking worm he's ever fucking seen. So he was shitting out worms. That is sick. That is disgusting.
What the fuck?
That is nasty.
So that motherfucker didn't even feel it inside of him. He only felt it when he was
they
like
were
pushing
coming out.
it out,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my fucking.
That's actually creepy, bro. Think about it. There's worms that are larger than your intestines.
Oh yeah, I remember
living inside you, bro.
I remember they're under your skin. You're manually feeling your clothes. Worship. And then my teacher was like, if you were to take out Miss Jacobs, she was like, if you were to measure your intestines, they'd be larger than this classroom. I was like, God damn, bitch. That shit stuffed in my shit. And I'm like, you're telling me my intestines, as long as they fucking are, when the large intestines like, yo, bro, I'm gonna need to take the shift off. And next thing you know, I get diarrhea. It's like, fun fact, bro, the large intestine is responsible for breaking down the water and solidifying your shit. Whenever you have diarrhea, it's because the large intestine is like,
It took a break.
I can't clock in right now. I'm on my break. It's like, really, bro?
Yeah, that happened to me earlier, dude.
That shit's fucked up.
That's why I ran to the bathroom. My stomach was killing me.
Anywho, we do have some. I did pick up some Skinwalker stories because
I want to read one of them.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, you could do this one. Here, I'll do mine first. Mine's a short one. I'll do the longer one. That's what she said. Who's that in the screen?
You gotta add fucking dude, stop. I can't fucking take you serious. You gotta add what's it called? What is it called, bro? When like emotion
yeah, it's suspense type shit.
Emotion to
and
your
I know
story.
Yeah, I took drama class, fuck you. For like a day. Here we go. It's a short story. It's by SPR Dave 70.
Yeah.
This is a whole story, by the way. What the fuck? That scared the fuck out of me.
What?
Oh, you're like the fun. Okay, here we go. Worship. My wife and I were driving up through northern Arizona on Highway 89 between Flagstaff and Page. It was about 1 a.m. as we were on third shift at the time and often drive at night to avoid traffic. I saw a few sets of eyes glowing in my headlights a little ways up the road, so I let off the gas, slowing down to avoid hitting an animal on the road. When we drove by, we saw several dogs, coyotes, on the side of the road. On the side of the road, and I hit the gas and drove by. After we'd passed, my wife said one of them was running next to the car, and I looked over and saw it as well, probably 20 feet off the shoulder of the road. I floored it and looked over, and it stood up on its hind legs. That's the only way I can describe it. It kept pace with us for a couple of seconds before turning away from the road and disappearing. This whole event probably lasted no more than 10 seconds, but it was seriously the most terrifying 10 seconds of my life. This was probably 20 years ago, and we still rarely talk about it. Okay, that's the end of the story.
Bro, I just got ready.
Oh, bro. Yeah, I told you it was a short one. I'm going to give you the longer one.
Damn, bro, I was getting ready to listen to the whole story.
Dude, there's stories like those where they, you know how they have like urban legends of like the Mothman?
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, it kept pace with us, and we're going like 100 miles an hour. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I remember way back when we were going to visit our cousins and shit.
Yeah.
And you know how we always take that same road like out the shits and then make a right
Yeah.
or left. Dog, I don't know if you were there. Oh, well, fuck it. Were you going with us that time? I don't know, but we were in your dad's truck. And
Probably not then.
no, okay, then because we were in your dad's truck, and we out of fucking nowhere, bro. In the mid, this is like pure fucking like nighttime, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, there was literally like a fucking white guy in the middle of the fucking just stand like this.
I would
Like,
have just ran him over.
in the
bro.
middle of the fucking road. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And then there was a second dude like on the right, looked like a girl.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what the fuck was that? I thought we was about to get fucking like Resident Evil, bro.
Type shit.
And I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, like those stories of like the fucking Wendigo, the fucking like Mothman show, all these like creatures and shit. You know which one actually fascinates me the most?
Which one?
The Thunderbird. It was like a big ass bird.
Well, they
and-
said the Thunderbird could be a pterodactyl.
Yeah, maybe.
No, but like I think I know the story. It's like the big ass bird, right?
It's a big ass bird that when it flapped its wings, it would sound
create
like
thunder.
It would sound like a
Yeah.
thunder. And I'm like, bro, imagine like Native Americans when they heard that shit, dude. Because thunder, bro, it's fucking loud. Like
Yeah.
it sounds like a deep ass bass, but like even here, when I first heard, I was like, hey, fool, that's not normal.
I used
and-
to be scared of that shit
Dude,
in
that shit,
Mexico.
that shit still kind of creeps me out because I'm like, dude, what
It's
the
scary
fuck?
because think about it. Like it sounds like
It literally sounds like the end of fucking days.
it does
It's
because
like I can't
like
recreate it.
like you just think about it. Like you see lightning strike and then you see the thunder,
Yeah.
and then like think about like you hear thunder, but then you see the sky opening up. Like that'd be some scary shit.
That's fucked up, bro. It's fucked
And
up.
if it sounds like this, like the loudest fucking bomb you've ever
Oh my
you've ever
grandma,
heard,
bro. It's like,
and it's creepy. It's terrifying. I used to be scared of that shit.
I'm not.
Now I can see to it, honestly.
It's kind of fucking gangster right there, bro. All right, you get this next one, fool.
All right, but
Or you skip, you go to the.
it's called
shit.
it fucking spoke to me by
Yeah, author.
you underscore or you dash nope underscore plane or plan 9840. This was 9 months ago. Again, it's called It Fucking Spoke to Me. Sorry. I'm not one to post things like this. I mostly just have a Reddit. I just have Reddit to look at bugs and read about roommate drama. But I had an experience in the woods one night almost 10 years ago, and that got brought up recently, and I thought I'd share here. I, female 16 at the time, snuck out of the house to go smoke weed in Lynn, Massachusetts. MA is Massachusetts, no? In Lynn, Massachusetts woods at about 3 a.m. It's not a huge sector of woods, just a wee reservation smug dab in the middle of the Boston suburbs surrounding the local reservoir. I got to the entrance of the trail. I parked my car and made my way to the campsites. About a 5-minute walk where there were fire pits available. It was a popular smoking area for teenagers, and I was one of them. I set up to draw by the fire. I made and began to roll a joint. As I was rolling, I heard something on 4 legs come up from behind me. I didn't sweat it that much because where I'm from, the worst it could possibly be was a coyote. But then you could hear it transition into 2 legs, and a walk with a bipedal gait. That confused me. Then everything went fucking silent. No crickets, no birds, nothing. The only thing I could hear at that point was the cracking of the fire and my own breathing. Then I became really concerned, like something bad was about to happen. Then whatever it was, it talked. It sounded almost like a parrot mimicking his owner's voice. And then it asked and it asked to bum me light. Can I bum a light? It said, at first. I revealed, what? At first I'm relieved because at least I know it's not an animal. But the way it spoke was truly uncanny. I said, sure. But you have to come out where I can see you. You're giving me the creeps, dude. And then it asked again and again, 3 times. Then I was really freaked and I knew something was really wrong. I then told it to fuck off and find someone else to ask if he was going to be creepy about it. Then it ran off on all 4s. You could hear all 4 feet hitting the ground as it ran away. The crickets came back. The night bird started to chirp again. and the air felt warmer. The feeling of dread washed over me, and I knew I had to fucking book it. I calmly packed all my stuff to my I calmly packed my stuff back up, put out the fire, and made my way back down the trail to my car. I wanted to run, but part of me still believed it was just a dude trying to get creepy with a 16-year-old girl in the woods by herself. And if I played it cool and acted like I wasn't scared, maybe he'd back off. My mother always taught me to make a scene, always taught me to make a scene in that scenario, and I was prepared to knife whatever came at me. I also thought maybe it was an animal. I wouldn't trigger its hunting instincts if I just walked instead of ran. But man, every hair on my back was standing up. That the feeling of being watched is definitely real. I finally see my car about 200 feet ahead of me. I feel safe again, but still alert. I feel secure enough to look behind me, and sure enough, maybe 40 feet behind me is a male deer on its hind legs in the middle of a trail. That's fucking creepy. I fucking freak. I've never heard of a skinwalker, never believed in anything like that at the time. Never even knew what they were, but I knew something about that image was seriously wrong. I lost my composure and booked it to my car. I made it back no problem and drove off before I could even turn my headlights on. To this day, I'm 24, about to turn 25, and I've never been back to those woods, or really any woods for that matter. I'm deathly afraid of nature now, which sucks. The very idea of spending a night in them makes me anxious. I feel nauseous. It wasn't until years later when I fell into a YouTube rabbit hole in college, when you can pick one video suggested on your recommended page and let autoplay take you wherever, that I stumbled on a video that describes skinwalkers and alleged experiences people have had with them in the woods. That I truly began to understand what I may have encountered that night. This shit is real. I don't know if they're as aggressive or dangerous as people make them out to be in the stories I've seen online, because in my experience it seemed pretty curious. It seemed pretty curious and backed off when I confronted it, still thinking it was just a creepy dude looking to score. But to this day, thinking about it makes me shudder, and I get a pit in my stomach. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd love to have this debunked. And that's it.
It fucking spoke to me.
That's actually fucking creepy, dude.
Dude, imagine, bro. You just walking like.
Oh my god.
Bro, imagine that fucking hiking shit. That hiking shit we was gonna go on. We went to fucking Glockton.
Yeah.
And then we're hiking up the shit, and next thing you hear is like you just hear like some fucking old raspy dude, like the cigarette shits. He's like, can I join you guys? He's like, can I join you guys? And you look back, you see a fucking deer or something of that sort, like with the fucked up ass antlers, his hind legs, looking and shit, and then it just runs away on fucking four legs and shit.
I think what would be scarier,
probably a brown bear.
No, is to see, like, I don't know how to explain it. I can see it in my head. Like, I could picture it.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Like the deer.
Fuck that, bro.
But, like,
with that mask on, bro? Imagine, bro.
No, a fucking goat, dude.
Oh, yeah, the goats, the fucking
what do they call
goats.
them? Mountain goats?
Mountain goats are fucking, those things are big. Those things are buff as fuck.
Those things are demons.
Especially never mind. Yeah, those motherfuckers are creepy as fuck, dude. I'm telling you, bro, there's weird shit going on in the fucking woods, man. Like, especially, go check out War Times. War Times. They had, like, a video about skinwalkers. And I remember there was this one story that the guy was telling about.
Yeah.
Where he was in the woods, and he's deployed as, like, a ranger. Like a forest ranger. And he's up in the trees and shit because they have to do, like, some sort of assignment for training.
Uh-huh.
And then he's up, like, on a fucking tall-ass tree. And then he sees on, like, to the bottom left of him, he sees a deer coming up, like a big ass deer. And then it was either a deer or a moose, and it goes up to, like, the tree next to him, a couple trees next to him. And then this fucking thing, supposedly, I forgot how the story goes, but it either looks at him, it like stops and it looks directly at him up in the shits, up in the tree. And the guy's like, how the fuck did it know I was up here?
Uh-huh.
And then so then the deer, or the moose, let's just call it a fucking moose. I think that sounds way fucking creepier. Imagine a fucking moose, bro, like that.
A big ass fucking. You know how big mooses
Dude, they're
are?
fucking massive.
How huge they are?
Like imagine a moose on its hind
On
legs.
its fucking hind legs, and then like
Oh my
flexing
fucking
and shit. Like
hell no, dude. And like this fucking moose, right? It looks at it, and I think it fucking spoke to him as well. Like it like said something to him. It like spoke to him in like some either in English or some fucking language. And then it like looked at the tree and it started fucking banging its head against the tree where it started bleeding. And then it got on its fucking hind legs and it tried climbing the fucking tree where he was at. And then I think he started shooting at that motherfucker and then he just fucking dipped. And in my head I was like, bro, what the fuck? So much for being a tough ass motherfucker. You scared of the Glock, bro? What the fuck is up with you, bro?
I think anybody would be scared of the Glock.
And then he fucking booked it out. He was like, fuck that. And as he said, as he was running out from the woods, he can hear something like keeping up with pace with him. And imagine, bro, you're running for your fucking life in the fucking woods and you don't know where the fuck it's coming from, but you just hear like a bipedal or a fucking four-legged animal running fucking with pace with you, bro. And you just don't know what the fuck to do at that point.
You know what I've always kind of like wondered with the whole skinwalker thing?
What up?
Like, what exactly are they? I know it's like a whole like a whole thing like in the what is it called in the community, the whole Navajo community, the whole Native American stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be like a bad spirit, right? Like somebody from the tribe that did black magic or something,
turned evil,
and then turned evil. But like, how do they transform? I know. It says that it's like they wear like the fur of an animal and then turn into that animal. But like, my thing is like, do they transform like just like that, or do they go through a whole transformation process? You know, like how werewolves in movies they have the transformation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, does it hurt if you transform into animals?
Maybe, I don't fucking
know. And if you transform into an animal, are you like that literal animal, or are you like a variation of that animal?
I don't know, man. But dude, that's fucking. I'm telling you, bro. I think we already talked about this, but I wanted to go into more in detail about like the woods and shit, bro, because there is some weird shit in the fucking woods, man. As much as we don't know a lot about our own ocean.
Well, think about look at that. You looking at me?
Yeah.
Can't see shit. Imagine a fucking this in the woods, right? Standing up. It's a goat or whatever the fuck this is, standing up, and then like it's looking up, and then you just see it go like this. Think about that.
I'm gonna pray, bro. I'm gonna pray.
Scary, bro.
But like I said, like
I think I would literally shit myself. I don't know what the fuck exactly.
I'm just gonna pray, be like, "Yep, take me."
No, I'd be like, you know what, this is it.
And I remember there was some. There's even like, you know, stories from like experienced motherfuckers who like literally know the woods like it's their fucking house. And there's stories of, you know, like hunters and rangers saying like listen, I've heard every animal in these woods. I fucking know every single animal, every calling, every cry, every fucking scream it makes. And there have been times where an animal or something makes a fucking noise, and I can tell you with 100% certainty it is not a fucking animal. Like, because you know how like when like foxes or fucking like, you know,
yeah.
Like,
well, I mean,
like certain creatures in the woods, like animals, dude, they have some of the most terrifying fucking screams of all time.
Yeah, like foxes, and then there's like owls too. Like they have like very humanistic screams. If that's even the word I'm looking for, but I know some animals do have like humanoid screams and shit.
Some of them are fucking weird, dude.
But then there's some stuff that I went through the whole TikTok rabbit hole thing where you were watching a video, right? So I was watching a video about fucking skinwalkers, or some people call them night crawlers or something like that. But and then it went through like this other video of like this guy preparing to go to sleep in the Appalachian Mountains, and like he was like putting wood and like closing all the windows and stuff like that. And I guess there's like not Wendigos. What is it called? Skinwalkers up there and whatnot. But my whole thing is like, if skinwalkers are real, what does that prove?
I think dude, imagine like skinwalkers are just like a species. Like remember those monkeys that we talked about that quite literally have adapted to hiding from humans?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what if that's what skinwalkers kind of are? They're just like a much more advanced version of those monkeys that have literally like adapted and evolved into mimicking and just studying human like demeanors, voices, and all these other things just for it to not be seen by the humans or by people and shit. If that's the case, they're doing a fucking good job at it then.
No, but I mean, like, just think about it. Like, if it is real, what exactly does that prove? That proves a lot, right? Like, that proves that supernatural beings are real. So does that mean that the Wendigo is real as well? Does that mean Bigfoot might be real? El Chupanibre?
El Chupanibre, man.
That's one cryptid that actually like legitimately scared the fuck out of me. El Chupacabra.
Some Hispanic cryptids are fucking
like I did not fuck with that. And then, dude, I'm gonna tell you a story now that it's Halloween.
Yes, sir.
This is actually about I think I might have told this story about La Llorona. La Llorona. It's a story that my mom told me, bro.
Bro, you know what we should do for like 666,666 subscriber?
What?
We should go to that doll island in Mexico.
I'd be down as fuck.
Fuck, dude.
I'd be down as fuck.
We wouldn't be able to get back though.
That's true. But no, you know where I want to go to, dude?
Where?
I want to go. There's it's like Vegas was actually down here where we live.
The fuck was he?
Yeah.
Fuck, where was he going?
That prison.
The prison.
Yeah.
Bitch, we got oh, that one.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is it the one with the helicopter?
No.
Or is it one by the court?
Deeper down towards the Quartz Hill area, but.
Oh, I didn't know we had a fucking prison here.
It's like 100 prisoners or something. I was trying to watch the episode, but it got boring.
No
I was like, bro.
Typical.
But yeah. Anyway, the story of La Llorona. My mom was telling me that when I was younger, obviously we would walk to my grandma's house, and one day we were walking, and long story short, she heard a cry. And then that's when she heard the "Ay mis hijos" type shit. And she said that she booked it. She was like, fuck that, I'm booking it. Carrying me, she booked it. And like she heard it like towards our house, and it was just weird. I don't know the whole story, so
bruh.
That was anticlimactic, but
actual bruh fucking moment, dude.
But you know what? That you know what's crazy too? La Llorona is not only in just one part of Mexico. It's pretty much all over. Same thing with El Chupacabra. So what when it comes to like, for example, El Chupacabra, when there was let's say there's a report in Mexico and then there's another report in, I don't know, somewhere deeper in Mexico, the same night, does that mean there's more than one? Or is it like,
I don't fucking know, man.
Being that just could be in two places at once?
Maybe. The one thing I do find really strange, especially about La Chupacabra, is when you see like the reports about like animals being like drained of their blood and there's only two fucking like little dots
holes
in that bitch. Think about it. I don't think there's a snake that sucks the fucking blood and shit. Them bitches go they go worship and then suck that bitch, or they just swallow that bitch whole. And then I mean, I know Komodo dragons do the same. They fucking swallow that bitch whole too.
Yeah, I don't think there's any animal out there except for a bat.
I mean,
but for a bat to drink
that much
whole fucking
like
goat's blood,
like a goat, yeah.
Nah.
You would need like hundreds of them, maybe even thousands, bro.
But there's only two. What if it's like a vampire, bro?
Maybe, dude. Dude, I saw a video about like these bats, and you know how they have like the echolocation shit. They go plug, and then like it goes, and then they're like, oh okay, plug, and then they do this shit again. Like, oh, there's a right on this place.
They do a clicking look.
Yeah, it's like a click, Bro, there's a video, and I don't know, maybe if you could pull it up, but there's a video of this guy recording the bat doing that clicking sound,
And the camera shakes.
and the fucking camera
Yeah,
shakes.
yeah,
I'm like,
mhm.
I'm like, what the fuck? And it just sounds like a look, but
Yeah.
no, it's so fucking like, I don't know if it's just that strong or that like wide.
Well,
and
it's
shit.
like a location, so it's like high pitch. There's a dude that
It's kind of like the whales. If it's doing that to the camera, dude, because you know they say when whales do their clicking shit too,
yeah.
it's so fucking strong that you can literally die from it. It's like that. Like from headphones, it sounds like like yeah, it kind of sounds like a clicker. But imagine hearing, especially underwater. Like imagine like and this is what makes motherfuckers like scared of the ocean. Shit, even more scary.
You ever heard of sea lice?
Huh?
Sea lice.
No.
It's lice in the sea.
Lice?
Lice.
No. What the fuck?
Like you know how you have hair lice?
Yeah.
Like I got lice.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
They're sea
bro.
lice, bro.
That's fucking grody.
Yeah. That's
But-
another reason for me not to go to the fucking.
Dude, but imagine
Ocean.
bro, you're just like you're scuba diving or whatever, and then you're like, guys, I don't feel good, bro. Like we should not be going down here. And then they're like, we'll be fine. And then all you hear is like, worship. And then you see like a fucking whale just like, or you hear like clicking sound, and your whole fucking body just starts vibrating because you know like that feeling when you go to like a Mexican party and you can feel the bass like
Yeah.
especially making your like chest vibrate. But imagine being underwater, you're floatless, and you feel your whole fucking body from head to toe just. Zzz, zzz,
I think I would be more scared if I
and you just look down below. That's the scariest part. You're in the ocean, you look down, and it's pitch fucking black. And it just gets blacker and blacker and blacker and blacker.
and then you see like an eye.
You fucking giant squid type shit.
Fuck
That's the
that,
worst part, dude. Those squids
No.
that come in that go,
No.
get back here, bitch. Like the fuck is wrong with you, man?
What you say?
Get back here, bitch.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
No.
No, yeah, I can't do the fucking ocean, dude. Fuck that.
I don't know what the fuck is scarier. That shit or camping out in the woods and you just hear like the most those fucking noises. You hear like things moving around you and shit.
No, think about that,
Women
bro.
might have a fucking point, bro. Should they be more scared of the bear or the man?
I don't know, bro. I would be scared of everything if I.
Oh fuck it.
That's that's what I don't understand about people nowadays, bro.
What up?
You have a fucking house. You are warm. You have food. You have water. Why the fuck are you going camping?
Just to experience nature, bro.
Man, fuck nature, dude.
I would like to go camping and shit. I would love to go during the winter, but
No,
not like
I could barely use a public restroom. I'm not about to shit
not
in the
like
woods.
not like if we're doing camping like with the tent, I'm down for that. But maybe not during the winter because it gets fucking cold. But if we're doing like springtime, yeah, I'm down for that. But if it's winter, maybe like a cabin, that'd be so dope. And it just turns into like some fucking creepy shit, dude.
Nah, I don't. I can't do that shit. It's too much.
I don't
too
give a
much.
fuck. That sounds so fucking dope though, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that
You got
shit's-
another story, or is that it?
I mean, there's more. I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn to like a 2-hour episode though.
No, let's do one more.
Okay, this one's short though. You want to do one or no?
Fuck it, two more. You do one, I do
Okay.
one.
This one is Run. I forgot to put the author, but it's called Run.
Run. Dun, dun, dun.
All right, cool. Run. And if you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, do not stop. It's only been an hour since everyone on Earth, as far as I could tell, heard those same words. I was already walking through the park when I heard them. And after seeing what happens, I won't be stopping anytime soon. It's been 2 hours now. I kept walking. I'm tired, but stopping is not an option. Some people try driving, but the act of getting in a car requires stopping, even for the briefest moment. And as those already driving when they heard the rules soon found out, it's impossible to move indefinitely in a vehicle. Especially in a crowded city, their screams kept me moving. It's been 4 hours now, and I'm exhausted with the only thing pushing me forward being the fear of what awaits when I stop. And yes, I mean when. Proven by plenty of those around me, eventually I'll have to stop. Some have just given up, accepting their fate, only to immediately regret the decision. Some just couldn't take the screams anymore, and most importantly, don't see the point of continuing. And with every step, I'm starting to become more like the latter. It's been 6 hours, and for the first time, I saw what happens up close. I was walking aimlessly down an alley, trying to get away from the madness, and when I saw a young man no more than 16 crying, it didn't even register on me until he made eye contact with me. He had stopped moving. His eyes were bloodshot and just whites around his pupils. I mean, the entirety of his eyes were crimson red. Black tears streamed down his expressionless face, and then he smiled. A wide, toothy smile that would have screamed with joy if it wasn't followed by animalistic screams that would give the biggest horror fanatic nightmares. I wish I could say witnessing his his dying moments, was the most horrific thing to happen to me today, but then it hit me, the realization that I had stopped moving. Fuck, bro. Don't stop running, dude.
So he died too, or what?
It hit him, bro. He was like, like, fuck.
So you have to keep running?
You just gotta keep moving, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, you gotta
I
keep,
would be
you
like
gotta,
the first one to die, bro. Fuck that.
fuck. That'd be fucked up, bro. That'd be fucked up.
To keep fucking moving and shit? Fuck that. You got me fucked up, bro. Fuck that.
imagine seeing someone just having that same dying moment where they're fucking black tears, they start screaming and shit, and then they just fucking. At that point, I'm just grabbing a knife and any gun. I don't give a fuck. I'm not letting whatever fuck type of demon it is doing that shit to me. What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. Like, that's crazy.
I would not let that
sad.
shit. Fucking,
You think I would let that happen?
Hell nah, fool. What the fuck?
You got one more?
Yeah, I'm trying to find one that's pretty fucking good. I think this one's good though. Oh yeah, this one's fucking.
Let me get my
banging, bro.
glasses.
Yes, sir. This is from our confession, but it's pretty fucking like crazy. That's a fucking fucked up ass story though. Fucked up Halloween stories, part 6cc. I'm fucking having a stroke here. Worship. Darmeen.
My hair's gonna be all fucked up.
Really?
Hello? There it is. All right, let me see.
Here you go. You remember, you know how to scroll now, right? At this
Yeah.
point.
It's called it's called I'm putting my extremely profoundly disabled 7-year-old into a residential facility so I can forget he exists. I'm not sorry. By Special Needs Devil. I can't tell anyone this, even my therapist. Lambast me if you want, and maybe what the fuck? What does that say? What the fuck does lambast mean? Lambast me if you want, and maybe I even deserve it. I only ask what you would do if you were in my situation, not what you think people should do. What would you really do? I'm a single mom of 2 boys. Why do I always get fucking female stories? I'm a single mom of 2 boys, 12 and 7. My husband passed away 3 years ago in a work accident. A very large portion of me believes it was suicide. I can't see him ever making that mistake he made that caused his death. Making the mistake he made that caused his death, and he had taken action just before that, which ensured his co-workers weren't in the room. I fully believe he killed himself because of our younger son, and no one will ever change my mind. We were told when I was pregnant that he would have Down syndrome. We could handle that. Even if it was severe, it turned out he has a chromosome deletion. Deletion? His disorder is kind of rare, so I won't post which specific one, but suffice to say he will never be anything more than he is now or has ever been. And what is he? And what he is nothing. He doesn't appear to have awareness and never has. His eyes are locked in one position. He doesn't respond to noise, touch, pain. He is total care. He is capable of nothing. He is tube fed and on oxygen. He is in diapers and will forever be. He makes no sounds, no attempts to communicate. He never even really cried as a baby. He has never made an attempt to interact with anyone or his environment. I'm not upset because I got special needs / imperfect child. I feel the way I feel because this thing takes up 200% of my time and does nothing. I didn't get an imperfect child. I didn't get a child. I don't love him. He doesn't have any personality. There is nothing to love. And yet I'm responsible for him. In addition to his extreme delays, He's always he's also medically fragile. Respiratory crisis, facial impactions, his autonomic nerve system doesn't function properly. Issues with the G-tube, infections, pressure sores, no matter what we put on or how we position him. Our older son has suffered because his non his non-existent brother has colored everything in his life. He's had medical care get delayed because there's only one of me and his brother is more critical. We do nothing. We do have a visiting home nurse, but only 20 hours a week, and we aren't eligible for more. I was starting law school. I didn't give up my dreams and my plan for my children for this potato. Dude, there's a lot of grammar mistakes.
Yeah.
My older son can't do a lot of things he wants to because of the younger's need for care and appointments. The final straw was I heard a sound. I went into younger son's room to check, thinking he had forgotten how to breathe again, and saw older son hitting him and screaming, "You're why I don't have a mother. You're why I don't have a father. You're why I can't have friends over. You're why I can't be in sports. I didn't ask for you, and I hope you die." Instead of being horrified, I watched. A younger son just did not react. No signs of pain, fear, or upset. No reaction at all. He breathes but is not alive. He doesn't know who I am. He doesn't know who older son is. He has no sense of self, life experience, or awareness of his surroundings. He doesn't need to be in my home. He doesn't know or care where he is. He is genetically my son, but he is not family. My previously abused, brain damaged cat who walked straight has more personality and is far more lovable than my quote unquote child. In fact, I was looking forward to raising a Downs baby, even one with severe impairments. For that reason, with disability can come gifts. This boy is not a gift. He is a genetic mistake, and I probably should have miscarried and would have definitely termed if I knew this would be like this. And flip side is, if he has awareness like this, he's miserable, and there's nothing I can do. If he has likes and dislikes, no one knows what they are. If he is in pain, he can't tell anyone. If he wants anything, he can't communicate. He's had every imaginable therapy. Nothing has made a difference. So he's leaving our home. Damn, dude. And he's leaving our home on the 29th. I feel excited and revealed and then guilty because I know we'll be happier when he's gone. He's already taken my husband and my son's father. He's working so much OT to pay for the cucumber's care, for the experimental therapies insurance wouldn't cover, because this one was going to be the breakthrough. He was tired and defeated and disappointed. He sought counseling as well, but I didn't think he could ever say those words. I don't want my son in my... What? I don't want son... What the fuck? I don't want my son in my home either. He ruined my older son. I was so wrapped up on the younger that I never realized how ignored and damaged he was. He lost his father too. I didn't just lose my husband. He is my priority now, and this malignant lump can be someone else's problem. At least they'll be paid a wage to care for him. At least they'll get a break from him when they punch out. I just want to never think of him again, and I'm not sorry. After that, I'm sorry. Thanks for reading.
Yeah, that's it. Because then there's some more shit after that, which
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You know what's fucked up? There's unfortunate cases of that in the real world.
I mean,
Yeah, me too, bro.
that was really a scary story, but
It's
It's
fucked
a fucked
up.
up story, but
Yeah, it's fucked up.
it wasn't scary. But no, yeah, bro. I mean, there's people like that. There's people like that everywhere, and it sucks. But at the same time, I understand where they're coming from. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if it's that severe, bro, like, I mean, like, what the fuck? Like,
That-
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, they never talked about him sleeping or anything, but like, if you just wake up and it's just nothing, no sense of feel,
Yeah,
touch,
if you're just a
smell.
vegetable at this point, I don't know.
I mean, how the fuck? I mean, I'm there. There's obviously people out there who, especially if you see like like children and just people in general who have like the most fucked up symptoms, like the watermelon head ones.
Yeah.
And there's others like fucked up ass, what the fuck would you even call them?
What?
I guess like disabilities or like abnormalities. Big ass word. What is so fucking funny?
The motherfucker said abnormalities.
Yeah, I guess that's the fucking word I'm looking for. Worship. And then it's like I mean, how do you even? The one thing that kind of makes me, I guess, sad or just really fucking the feeling of doom and just dread comes over is like, and especially when you see like special ed students, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you think they know that they're different from other people?
I think they know.
Because there's some, at least over here in the high school, like you see some of them, bro, and it's like it just seems like they're just wandering around, just like living. It's kind of like that one quote, like
I think
it's like, are you living or existing? Like, are you just existing at that point? Are you living? And do those, like, especially like with some cases with Down syndrome, like do some of these people with Down syndrome ever, especially with like some severe cases, do they even know that they're different? Like, do some people, like people outside of Down syndrome with special needs, know that they're different? Or
Can you make sure it's still recording?
like, do they know they're different? Or are they just kind of like, yeah, I know I'm different. Yeah, it's recording. Like,
Okay.
like, yeah, I know I'm different, but that's just how it happened, you know?
I don't think they it's gonna sound fucked. I don't think they think. No.
I mean, that's another thing, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Cause like there's cases like these, but it's like, like you said, do they think? Do they think that they're normal? Do they see other people?
I think they just might be in like their own little world. Because I did have a friend in back in the day, like 3rd grade, 4th grade. Actually no, before that, like 1st or 2nd grade. I used to go to high school, elementary school, and I had a friend who I forgot his name, but he was a cool dude. He was a little chubbier, but he had like autism and borderline Down syndrome. And like he would just act like he's in his own world. Like he was cool as fuck. Like he would still have like communication, but it wasn't like how you and me are talking. Like he just like seemed like he was in his own little world. Every time I would talk to him, it would be like yes or no, but he would just be talking to himself.
And like, I mean, that's another thing, bro. It's like that might seem normal to them, and like how you just said, like, do they think, and how I said, like they, like, do they think when they look at us, they, like that guy, does he look at like do you think he ever looked into and said we're the same, like in his head, like do you think he ever
in his head? Yeah, he probably did.
And that's what's fucked up to me though. It's like to them
They're normal.
They're normal, but they don't know that. Like that's fucked up. Like that's fucked up. Like you think you're normal, but you're not.
That sounds fucked up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, and imagine being a parent at that point. Imagine being a parent and your kid, let's make this even more fucked up. Comes back from school or some shit, and he's like, mom or dad, like, am I normal? Am I the same as you? Like, how the fuck would you even how the fuck would you even go about that? Like
that is a question I hope I never get to answer.
Saying,
but
and it's like and when you see, like I said, when you see like all these like people with like these really really like fucked up symptoms and shit, like at what point, if they can't communicate to you, do you just kind of say like put them out of their suffering? if it's
I
like,
don't think it's humane. I don't think it's humane
I
to.
mean, especially like, let's say if you had like a kid like this, right? Like there's not even a soul in there. It's just a hollow coconut.
I
Like, do you put do you put your kid out of its like what do you even do at that point?
in my eyes, if I was that miserable like that person was, and that kid, quote unquote, was like just completely like not there, like couldn't speak, couldn't communicate, whatever, I would do the same thing she did. I would just put him in a home, or I would be like, is there a way we could? It's gonna sound fucked up, but is there a way we could put him down?
Yeah,
Like,
and the same thing like when you see like these other, especially some kids too who have like I don't even know what type of fucking fucking symptom it is, but there's like some that are like it's like that. It's gonna sound fucked up, but that should not be. That's not human.
Okay.
Like it sounds fucked up, but it's like imagine just being the most like abnormal like human, I guess, and you're so young that you don't even know that you're that different or something. And yeah, it may not seem like you're in pain and shit, but even if you're like normal, I fucking guess like how can you even tell if somebody with that abnormality is in good shape or is not in pain?
Yeah.
And it's like fuck. I mean, and I feel like that's another reason why I don't want to have a kid.
It's cold as fuck, dude.
Where I don't want to have a kid because I'm like, dude, I really don't want to go through all that. And it's not that I don't like special needs people. It's just that like I would not have the heart to be able to, like I said, one day just out of nowhere be like have to answer a question of like, am I normal? Am I different from other people?
Yeah.
And it's like fuck, man, like fuck.
I would answer that question as like, you're not different, but you don't think the same. I don't think the same as you. I'm different. Everybody's different. Nobody is normal. Because it's true. Nobody's normal. Because think about it. I have this this habit of doing it too. There was this girl I used to talk to. I miss her. There was this girl I used to talk to. I talked to, and you know how like some people like maybe the person Keto, if you're watching this, what's good? Do you have an inner monologue?
Oh fuck yeah, I do. I fucking have that
shit. She didn't.
Really?
She didn't. She says I don't.
So she can't look at the roadcaster and in her head say Class A some shit. What the fuck did I say? Based or biased or some shit? Class A servo
biased.
Like she can't read that in her head.
She could read it, but she didn't hear it. Like, you know how, like, for example,
so like you can hear your own voice.
Yeah, she didn't have that inner monologue.
Okay, yeah, because I can hear my voice like in my head, like
I do. Yeah, I could too. And when I read something, I read it in my voice. Like I was like, do you have that inner monologue? And she was like, no.
That's so weird.
I was like, what the fuck? So see, she might think that that's normal, but in my eyes, having an inner monologue is normal. Talking to yourself is normal to me, but
I'm a fucking professional at that.
Yeah,
shit,
you
bro.
are, dude. You really are. You be having whole ass conversations with yourself.
Oh yeah, bro. Like,
but anyway, like to me, that's normal. Talking to myself is normal because I do it. But to somebody else, that's like, dude, you're weird. Like that's weird as fuck. Like I be answering shit by myself. Like when I hit the bird.
Oh yeah,
when I hit the bird. When I kill the bird.
That shit was fucked up. Oh my god.
So long story short, I was driving down the street on my 6'4", and this fucking bird decided to cross the street by flying. But I think it low key like owed people money because it killed itself. Like it literally
it owed the flock some money.
Yeah, because it literally like flew into my fucking bumper, and all you see is the fucking feathers just. I was like, oh fuck. But anyway, what's the whole point of this?
Oh, it's like just having a fucking.
Oh, like I answered my own. Yeah. I was like, bro, that bird just fucking killed himself.
Yeah, like
and I was like, on God, it did. Like I answered my own statement.
What the fuck? That should be.
But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, get that outro music ready. I gotta go take shit.
Oh my fucking God, bro! Real quick for the Hakaitis gang.
Keto, baby.
We watched Transformers, the new movie.
That shit was funny.
That shit was amazing, bro. I was fucking crying my ass off, bro. The fucking how the fuck? I did that bitch laugh, bro. He's like, I forgot how the fuck she laughed. That shit. That shit be fucking crying, bro. That shit was so fucking funny.
And then also next week, So you guys will be hearing, or you guys will be by next week. I mean, November, around in November, you guys will see a review of the Venom movie. We're gonna watch it today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we're recording this, 4, 5, 6 days before.
Doesn't it show up like this?
6 days before Halloween.
Can I watch the Venom movie?
What
One ticket
movie?
to the Venom movie. Imagine Sleep Token comes out the song. I show up like this. Yeah, what movie you here to see? Sleep Token. Worship.
Worship.
The Worship movie.
All right, is it playing?
Go. Sleep Token. Imagine. It's just a fucking Sleep Token song. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
Once again, thank you. All right, I'm gonna do it like this so you can see that I'm talking. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on this special episode of Unnamed. Hold on, the music's too fucking loud. On this brand new episode of an Unnamed podcast.
Yes.
For this special devilish, ghoulish, ghostish episode. We should have been more prepared. Again, this was last minute.
Yes.
But we got you guys next year. We'll do a Thanksgiving episode. Fuck it. We'll dress up as pilgrims.
The fuck?
Yeah, bro.
One of us is gonna be George Washing Machine.
Yeah, I'll be George Washing Machine. Oh shit, the fuck was that? But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Like always, I have been your host. Oh, at the most, Inchbit 90 or Ram Chargers with special guest.
Yes, sir.
Special guest vessel with
Lord Sleep,
co-host
Lord Sleep of the Worship of Tokens. Yes,
Lord
sir.
Sleep Token.
That is not my property. That is Sleep Token's property.
But Sleep Token, if you're watching, what's up? We'll tag him on this.
Vessel, please watch, please. Please.
Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next
want
episode.
you.
Again, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I am a little sick. So, but yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next episode, and like always, thank you for watching.